Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 17 Real Madrid Career Mode. This is Season 1, Episode 10. In today's episode, we have two matches, the first of which is an away match against Sevilla. They're currently sitting in 4th, and later on in today's episode, we have a match in the Champions League round of 16 against Bayer Leverkusen. Now, if you haven't gone and seen the last episode, highly recommend you do. I spend the first 5 minutes explaining that now we have Champions League football in this save compared to the last. I did have to fix some things around. So if you haven't gone and watched episode 9, highly recommend you do, because there will be some discrepancies with the league table, top goal scorer, and some of the player growth. So basically, I didn't have Champions League football in the first stage. I redid all the career mode, got the exact same players and the exact same pre-contracts. The only things that are different are the fixtures, not so much even with the table, just the top goal scorer and obviously the player growth. I think it's a small sacrifice for Champions League football. So if you already know what I'm talking about, it's fine. If you want me to go in and explain it in depth, go and watch episode 9 of the Real Madrid Career Mode. But this is episode 10. We've hit double digits, and let's have a look at some of the youth academy players that I brought up. So before we do that, let's have a look at the league table. So we're currently sitting in first with 21 games played, with 20 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses. We're currently sitting on 61 points. Barcelona are currently in second, followed by Villarreal. They are doing very well in La Liga, followed by Sevilla in 4th, Atletico Madrid in 5th. Some other teams to take note of: Valencia in 7th, Athletic Bilbao in 8th. Who else we got here? Real Sociedad currently in 17th. Eibar, Osasuna are in the relegation scrap. So guys, we're going to be playing with our best starting 11 team here today. Or should we? I'm just looking at their stamina. They're a little bit knackered because we did have a match beforehand midweek. We'll play our first team against Sevilla, but like I said, guys, I have brought in some youth academy players up here. I brought in Charlie Hall in the last episode, 18 years of age, from Australia. He's 58 rated. I've got my youth academies currently in Germany, Spain, and Australia. We've got Rose here to give him some more competition. Another great Australian goalkeeper. There's a lot of great Australian goalkeepers. Obviously, Mark Schwartz and Matty Ryan as well. Used to play for Valencia. I can't remember if he does now or not. I don't really follow him that closely. But he stands at 6'5", Owen Rose. We've also got some Germans here. Herbert Schultz stands at 5'9". Right midfielder, looks alright, 16 years of age. We have Sergio Alvarez, very much like a one matter, 16 years of age, is 60 overall rating, and stands at 5'6". Whether or not I can see myself playing with Sergio in the future, I wish you could install buyback clauses or just loan players out for free, because I'd really like to see his stats grow up, but he might be alright. He's got some really nice stats. We have Hans Albrecht, 17 years of age, 62 overall, stands at 6'5", got some really nice stats here. I might actually go through all of everyone's stats just quick here. So Alvarez only has 1-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Schultz has 4 to 3. It doesn't really matter about the goalkeepers, but having a good weak foot isn't too bad if we're going to play with that La Liga style playing out the back. Kaiser as well. Sven Kaiser looks very, very promising. 62 overall, 16 years of age, stands at 5'7". I love that he can play in the left winger position, the cam, and the central midfield position for Germany. And they are our new youth academy players that we've just recently brought in. We still have a couple more in the academy that could come good, but we'll just have to see on them. But let's actually have a look at them in game. So here we have Rose, the goalkeeper. He's going to do some very good He's going to add some very good competition to Courtois, Gianluigi Donnarumma, and obviously his other youth academy counterpart. Okay, here is Hall, the other Australian in the Real Madrid kit. I think I'm going to play Rose more than Hall, but we'll just have to see. Now, guys, believe it or not, getting a little bit tongue-tied, this is Hans Albrecht. For some reason, his portrait is glitched. He is a 6'5" white man and has a sort of shaved head, shaved side of his head and hair on top haircut. For some reason his portrait has glitched and he's black in his portrait, but whatever. A very good German defender, stands at 6'5", can play in the left back, right back and centre back position. Here is Alvarez, who stands at 6'5". I really love the player generations in this. I could definitely see this guy as a Juan Mata sort of counterpart, but like I said, I really love the FIFA 17 Frostbite engine. It makes looking these regens look great, but don't really care too much about these regens. We might play them in the future, we may or may not. I just thought, why not, let's meet some of the youngsters. Okay, moving down some of the youth academy players here now. We have Schultz, who is a midfielder, looks alright. The shaved sides is in, I guess, as a haircut. He looks alright as well. Another German beast. And last but not least, here we have Sven Kaiser. He looks pretty good. Got the sort of same haircut. I'm not entirely sure if I'm saying his name right. Kaiser. His name's Sven. Doesn't Kaiser mean king in German? I'm not entirely sure. Emperor? Let me know in the comment section down below. Probably should research that. But yeah, is that how you say his name? Kaiser? I think Sven Kaiser sounds like an awesome name, if I do say so myself. He looks like a very good player. Probably one of my most promising. I'm not going to edit any of the sock heights or the players. I kind of like to leave it as default, as randomly generated. I might change their boots from season to season, but we'll just have to see. Okay, guys, let's get into the match against Sevilla. After we've just met the Youth Academy players, we might be able to play them in a couple of matches or so. So, Sevilla playing in their home white kit. We can either go with the purple or the black. I think I'm more in... Well, they've got black... should I go with the purple? Or should I go with the black? Let's go with the purple. I quite like the purple. It looks nice. So, it is pissing down with rain at the El Liberator. I'm not entirely sure how to say that. But let's get into the match against Sevilla. Okay, guys, it is pissing down with rain down in Spain, which is unfortunate. Let's see who they're fielding here today. Sevilla have a fair few quality players. They've also got some players on loan. Okay, this is interesting. So they're playing a 3-2... I would say a 3-4-1-2. That's an interesting formation, or a 3-2-2-1-2, I guess. So they're playing Vetio up front, the Atletico Madrid player. I can't remember if he's permanently signed on loan, but that's a very good strike partnership with Ben Yedder, the former man from Toulouse. They've got Ganzo. They've got Sami Nasri on loan from Manchester City as the left midfielder. They have yeah, I don't know that midfielder. He looks alright. They got Sirigu in goal, and they have Rami as a centre back. But they're only playing a 3 at the back in a match when it's raining. So there's going to be some very sloppy football here. It'll be interesting to see the scoreline. But let's get stuck into the match now, shall we? Instantly can see why they're playing 3 at the back. We're just pressuring them so high there. Aubameyang fires it straight at Sirigu instantly, because we play a 4-3, like a 4-3-2-1 narrow or a 4-3-3 narrow. We can just counter-attack so hard. As you just quickly, I'm going to pause and have a look at my formation. I obviously do have my central midfielder playing as a cam instead of a defensive midfielder or a central. James plays in the cam more. Doesn't really track back overly that much. Aubameyang plays it over the top to Cristiano Ronaldo. Whips it. Oh my god. Whips it over the top to James Rodriguez on the volley. The Colombian puts it wide. That was that was a bad shot. Really should be striking it a lot harder with your right foot there, James. I know you're a left footer against the run of play. We really should have capitalized on that. Vetio with the cutback finds Ben Yedder. Sami Nasri on the ball. Back to Ben Yedder. He gets it into the box. Get a very nice tackle there with Rafael Varane. Come on, let's get a counter-attack here, boys. Aubameyang finds Gareth Bale. James Rodriguez. Put it to bed. James Rodriguez thrashes it with his left foot there, determined to correct his mistake from before. But Sirigu, the former PSG, I can't remember what club he played for in Italy, but he's a very, very good goalkeeper. Hard to beat. From the corner kick, Luka Modric finds James. No one's marking James. Whip it into the box, James. Try and get a header. Aubameyang. I think he put it over the bar. Might have got a deflection. No, it didn't. It's going to go for no more than a goal kick. Gonzo on the ball. I think we managed to get a block. Yeah, we got a block off there with Sergio Ramos. From their corner kick, Sevilla. Gonzo finds Vetio. Trying to find a player on the back of the box. Sami Nasri on the ball. Come on, James. Get a tackle in. It looks like we've broken up this piece of play. No, not quite. Come on, get a tackle in. Uh-oh, Vetio's just broken away here. And it looks like it's offside. Good. Just calm it a bit here, boys. Gareth Bale finds Aubameyang. Put this one away. Close. But took not the best of touches, I think, at the end of it. Because it's pissing down with rain, it's making everything really slippery. Obviously, the pitch, it's a really slippery and sloppy surface. James Rodriguez plays it short to Modric, breaking away. Get to the end of the box. Modric finds Aubameyang, Bale, and oh my God, Rafael Varane. Come on, Aubameyang, keep going, out-header him. Oh my God, that was so close. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang rose to the occasion against the goalkeeper, but by a very small margin, the goalkeeper grabbed it. It is currently 0-0 away against Sevilla here. Okay, I think it's trying to make some substitutions because James looks a bit exhausted. My players are a bit knackered because of the match midweek. Let's just keep everyone on for a little bit longer, actually. James Rodriguez finds Gareth. Come on, get the cut back or find someone in the box. There's so many players there. Good on you, Toni Kroos, the German beast. The former Bayern Munich man makes it 1-0 against Sevilla. My God, there was so many numbers in the box there. I'm happy that someone capitalised on it. Gareth Bale breaking away there just before the 62nd. There was a lot of players there. James, Aubameyang, but it was Toni Kroos to put it away with the left foot. A very nice strike to hit it past Sirigu there. Got it really nice on the boot as well, slightly to the left. But we're 1-0 up against Sevilla here, and I think on that note, it is time to make some substitutions here. James is exhausted, so we're going to bring on Isco. We have the opportunity to bring on Raheem Sterling. I think I'm going to do that for Modric. Ronaldo actually has some pretty good stamina. Same with Aubameyang. It's actually Kroos in the midfield here in Varane. We could bring on Kovacic, or we can bring on Černý. We've still got Jedvaj and Iheanacho. I'm actually going to bring on Kovacic. For Kroos, we're going to do a full rotation of the midfield, I guess. We could bring on Jedvaj for maybe Bellerin. No, let's bring on Isco, Sterling, and Kovacic and dominate the centre of the park. Isco on the ball. Finds Cristiano. Fire at Ronaldo. Put it in the back of the net. Oh my God. Straight to the hands of Sirigu. He is having a field day out there. That's another save from the Italian. That's a great shot from Ronaldo though. Cristiano. So close. From the corner kick. Let's call up Raheem Sterling. Oh, tried to do something a little bit too cheeky there. Oh my God. We've gotten the ball back here though. Sterling. And no one's in the box. Typical. And that's illegal there for you to pick up the ball like that in football. Oh my God. Aubameyang with such a close tackle. Bale finds Aubameyang. Raheem Sterling on the ball, fresh off the bench. See if the Englishman can create something. Oh my God, what a tackle on Raheem there. That must be a red. That's pretty dangerous. That's a yellow. He jumped really high as well, Raheem. Right, let's try and whip it into the box, I think. Try and get someone onto the header of it. Let's get someone a little bit smaller to whip it in. Maybe Isco. Just so we can quickly do it. Come on, Aubameyang. Oh my god, that was so close once again. Bloody Sergio, man. What a signing for Sevilla here. Aubameyang rises to the occasion once more. And it's going to be another corner kick. Cristiano finds Sterling. That's a great ball from Sterling there. Ramos is just, yeah, bugger. Looks like it's going to be a 1-0 victory here for us against Sevilla. If we can claw one more back, we'll be laughing. Vetio on the ball. Sevilla have a counter-attack. That's a great ball in. Oh my god, Courtois with the save of... thank god it's offside. That was such a close ball there. Sevilla have been dominated in this match. Marcelo quickly deploying the offside trap. Skipping to the right-hand side there. Let's get Courtois to just absolutely thump this one out of play. That's a... check out that ball from Courtois, the 90-rated goalkeeper. No, I was going to say if it's going to trickle into the back of the net, that would have been awesome. But a 1-0 victory here today against Sevilla. Very, very close. We had 8 shots to 4. They had 7 shots to 3. A very, very close match. Either side could have really gone on and won that. They had 59% of the possession, and we had 41. I feel like we had a lot of the better chances compared to them, but it was, of course, Toni Kroos to pick up the winner, Gareth Bale with the assist and the man of the match. Let's continue on to the next match of today's episode against Bayer Leverkusen in the round of 16 of the Champions League. We managed to beat them in the last episode 4-2. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the second match of today's episode. We're playing at the Santiago Bernabeu at home against Bayer Leverkusen in the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. We managed to win the first round against Bayer Leverkusen 4-2. Let's have a look at the other fixtures. PSG 1-2-1 over Manchester City, 2-2 with Roma and Sporting, 1-0 over Sevilla. CSKA Moscow managed to do it. What else have we got here? Atletico Madrid, a 2-0 victory over AS Monaco. Juventus won 1-0 over Spurs. Bayern Munich managed to win 2-0 over Benfica, and Barcelona and Real Madrid managed to draw 1-1. Some of those teams have only played... I think most of these teams are only played one fixture, so it's going to be interesting to see who we draw in the quarterfinals. So, Ronaldo is the top goal scorer of the Champions League with 7 goals, followed by Suarez with 6, Modric with 6, and Messi with 4. I'm going to be playing my strong first team here today. My team is a little bit knackered on the right-hand side, Hector Bellerin and Rafael Varane. We could play Jedvaj, but I think some of my substitutions are a little bit weak as well. Some of the youngsters. Yeah, I'm going to keep it strong. We will do some rotations. I have dropped Kovacic for this match. I want to play Bazoa instead. We'll play with the white Real Madrid kit. It is currently raining again in Spain. So disappointing. So we're currently 4-2 up on aggregate. Let's get into the match, guys. Guys, welcome to the Santiago Bernabeu. It's good to be back at home. It is unfortunate that it's raining, of course. And yeah, it's a night match, but regardless, we should have a lot of fun. Let's see who Bayer Leverkusen are playing here today. They're playing Kevin Volland up front, the former Hoffenheim man, a very, very good player. We've got Kanoglu, I think that's how you say his name, Brandt, and who else? They got Bellarami, Lars Bender, Jonathan Tah, Leno, Wendell, and Da Costa as the left and right back. So no Javier Hernandez, which is interesting to see. But let's get into the match against Bayer Leverkusen here today. Kevin Volland on the ball, plays through Julian Brandt, I think that's his first name, but it's going to fizzle out to James Rodriguez. Let's get a counter-attack on here. Come on, break away, Tony. Oh, that's a great tackle from Lars Bender there. Wendell whips it into the box. Sergio Ramos gets it clear. Aubameyang finds Gareth Bale breaking away here. Oh, shit. By Leverkusen on the counter-attack here. Fire one early at Courtois. And it looks, yeah, very even at the start of this match. What a great save by Courtois there. At the end of the day, he is 90 rated. It is currently 4-2 on aggregate. Kanoglu with the corner kick. Finds Kevin Volland. Come on, Marcelo, get this clear. Hector Bellerin contain. Sergio Ramos gets it clear. And we have a counter-attack on here. Come on. Aubameyang blistering away with his pace. No one's going to catch him. But Sergio Ramos is in the box. The captain, oh my God, goes flying into the back of the net where the ball really should have gone. Well, you got to see, it's great to see the captain committing his full body here. But Bellarabi, straight from our counter-attack. By Leverkusen have one, but Modric cuts it out. Awesome stuff. Marcelo on the ball. No one's in the box. Gets tackled. It's going to be a corner kick for Real Madrid. Modric finds James Rodriguez. Can he find Aubameyang? He does. Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang makes it 5-2 on aggregate. 1-0 in this match. Aubameyang scores just before the 36th minute from a great corner kick. Nice play out to James. A great header from Pierre, getting it past the goalkeeper there. And the player, Wendell, I do believe it was, the Brazilian left back. And Aubameyang puts his name on the score sheet, scores his third goal of the Champions League so far. Cristiano plays to Aubameyang. Aubameyang trying to get back to Cristiano. Who's going to get played in here? Gareth Bale hit it. Oh my God, if he nicked that in, that was a really great shot to even attempt that with the right foot. Hits it first time and nearly puts it into the top left past Leno. But it was going away pretty far. But we're 5-2 up on aggregate. It looks like it's going to be half time. We might be able to get one more back here before the break. Bale, just calm it a bit here, man. Okay. Jesus. That tackle really got him off and unbalanced there. That was a bad ball from Gareth there. Did you see how much that popped up? Oh my God. Okay. It was actually an offside flag for Rafael Varane running at the back post there. You really got to time your run a lot better than that. You are a centre-back at the end of the day. I do forgive you. Oh my God. James. Oh, we're going to get a corner kick. This first half has gone for ages. Let's do the same thing we did before. Let's get James to play it to Modric. Just take a little bit of a touch and hit it. Aubameyang's just scored 2. Wow. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is on a hat-trick. Great stuff. Wow. I don't believe it. That was perfect. That was pretty cheese, going from the exact same spot. But we're 2-0 up against Bayer Leverkusen. Modric whips it into the box. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang rises to the occasion with a phenomenal header. And we're 6-2 up on aggregate. And I'm absolutely ecstatic on the touchline there. Aubameyang scores his 4th goal of the Champions League so far. Good stuff against, well, he's familiar for playing against Bayer Leverkusen for his time at Borussia Dortmund. Okay, guys, the halftime whistle has been blown. We're currently 6-2 up on aggregate, 2-0 up in this match. I'm umming and ahhing whether or not to make some more substitutions. We could bring on Jedvaj, the former Bayer Leverkusen player, for Hector Bellerin. We've also got Bozoa. I definitely want to give him an appearance in today's episode, but then we've also got Sterling and Isco. To be fair, we could bring on Hall. I should have had Rose instead of Hall, if I'm being honest. We've got Cherney and Iheanacho. I think it's still a little bit too early. We've got a really good flow. The chemistry is very great out there. So hopefully we can get Aubameyang his hat-trick and maybe score a couple more goals in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Aubameyang oozing with confidence with the cutback, trying to claim his hat-trick there, being a little bit too ambitious. Aubameyang's back on it. Oh, he's not going to be able to get to it. Leno comes out screaming in defiance. Grabs the ball. Aubameyang, hit it Aubameyang. Oh my god, James Rodriguez getting in the way of that, and he scuffs it wide, blasts it into row Z. Oh, he was going for that top right post to claim his hat-trick. Ah, shame. Aubameyang, back on the ball. Come on, Aubameyang. Play it back to Marcelo. Unselfish here. Aubameyang. Oh my god, that was meant to be a cutback, but put it straight to the feet of Costa. Alrighty guys, it's currently the 70th minute. It's time to make some substitutions. We're going to bring on Isco for James. We're also going to bring on Bazoa for Modric. We have the choice between Raheem Sterling, Jedvaj. Going to bring on Jedvaj for Hector Bellerin, obviously the former Bayer Leverkusen player. I would really like to bring... I want to bring on a midfielder, but what I'm actually going to do is, where can Jedvaj play? Right back or centre back? How good is his passing stats? Dribbling 60, long pass 60, short pass 72. Not too bad with the short pass. I'm going to play Jedvaj in this sort of centre defensive midfield position. Obviously, he can play as a centre back and right back, but I reckon we'll play him as a central defensive midfielder. Get him to track back like Toni Kroos, because he actually could do alright there. Because at the end of the day, like, anyone can be a defensive midfielder. For example, Bastian Schweinsteiger was actually a right winger for Bayern Munich before Louis van Gaal converted him to one of the best central defensive midfielders in the world, which is insane. Aubameyang back on the ball, determined to get his hat-trick. We managed to draw a free kick here. This could be a... Well, it could be anything. It's definitely going to be a yellow. Yeah, it's just going to be the yellow. Shame. Jonathan Tah, a very good centre-back. Highly recommend you pick him up in career mode. But from that, he's not very good, of course. First impressions of him. Let's get Isco to whip it in. I'd rather not have Ronaldo do it, because he's one of the bigger players. Oh my god. Jedvaj rises to the occasion. The Croat fires it at his former counterpart, Leno. Bazoa on the ball. The Dutchman trying to find some people. Isco. Oh my god. Jedvaj in space. Gets the deflection, but that was very close. But now it's resulted in a corner kick. Ronaldo's going to find Marcelo. Come on, Aubameyang, get to it. Bazoa's at the edge of the box, and no one's going to be able to get to it. Bazoa's found. Bale, oh my god. That was such a good chance from Bale. He had to hit it first time. That's not a bad attempt. What a ball from Bazoa. Oh my god, I love the animation that he hit that with. That was so close to going in. The Welshman with the man bun nearly makes it 3-0. Holy shit, that was close. The full-time whistle has blown, guys, and we have a 6-2 aggregate victory, a 2-0 match victory over Bayer Leverkusen. 9 shots to 5, 1 shot to 1 for them. We absolutely dominated Bayer Leverkusen. They're a pretty good side. They did score 2 against us at their home. Aubameyang picked up 2 goals. Modric and James picking up 2 assists from some pretty cheesy corner kicks, if I do say so myself. But guys, I have to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Make sure to take care of yourselves, have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay tuned for more content on my channel. We have progressed into the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. Hopefully we can go all the way and win the treble this season. Thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Riyad Mahrez with another scoop turn. He's absolutely terrorising this right-hand side. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba has just pulled a bicycle kick out of the bag.